Hey guys, how you hanging in there? So, sorry about not being able to get your videos and stuff up today. Kimmy chewed through my fiber optic cable, which means no internet for me, and they were just now able to get it fixed this afternoon. So hopefully everything will be geared up and ready for you to go tomorrow. I'm fixing to record your first video lecture on biodiversity. Before I did that, I just wanted to again apologize for not having your stuff up to date and talk to you guys about a few things I'm going to be. Hello, Ginger. Come say hi to the kiddos. Come say hi. This is Ginger. She's pretty shy. She's not in as many videos as Kimmy is. But I'm going to be trying out Google Classroom, and I just got a 60-day free trial to Flocabulary. Now for my science kiddos, these vocabulary videos, especially the one on classification, is like super, she can't make up her mind, can she? Super helpful. It's got that little tune that'll get that domain kingdom file and class stuff stuck in your head, and they're not that terrible because I've previewed most of them. Some of them are pretty rough and pretty bad, so we're not going to be assigning you any of those. But I figured I'd make that available to you on Google Classroom to try to give you some more options, because I know probably everybody and their brother has assigned you 500,000 IXL stuff, and I'm kind of guilty of that too. So I figured I'd try to break up the monotony and not make everything exactly the same for you guys. And I also figured I'd give you a quick little run through of how to make FlipGrid function, because some of you said you were struggling with that, and others of you seem to have semi figured it out. So if you just go into your app store and just type in FlipGrid, it'll pop up, and the logo for it is, let's see if you can see it, the green plus sign. Okay, so once you go into FlipGrid, you'll have to enter one of the codes that I've given you for whatever class of mine you are currently enrolled in, or for Mr. Nichols or Mr. Matlock. You're going to be stuck with me answering stuff throughout the week, except on Thursdays when all of us will be together and they can answer your questions too. So if you get responses from me and you're not in my class, that's why that's happening. So let's see here. I'll just go make one randomly for my fourth block. So you should be able to type in a code. It'll bring something up that looks kind of like this. You should see this weird little message in different languages saying hello to you, and you'll see the little FlipGrid icon down here. So press that button and it will bring up a lovely little video for you guys. So in order to record, pretty straightforward, just hit the little camera button. It'll start recording, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Say what you gotta say, and then hit that same button, it'll pause it. Then you can go back through and make sure you don't look like an idiot and you actually recorded what you wanted to record, because I've had to delete several of these because, well, front-facing cameras. You know how it is. So let's see here. It'll start recording, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Say what you gotta say, and then alright, so it'll show you and keep showing you until you're satisfied with it. If you're happy with it, hit that green arrow. Then it's going to ask you to take a selfie, so take your selfie. Once you've taken your crazy looking selfie, hit that green arrow button and it'll post it. This is definitely not getting posted, but just so you know, that's how it works. If you decide you hate your selfie and you want to do a different one or put an emoji or something over your face, which I totally get, don't hit the X button up here because that'll delete everything. There's like a redo button down here. Poke that redo button and it'll let you retake your selfie. So now that my other cat, Kimmy, is awake, doesn't she look happy to just be awake and be listening to me teach right now? And then again, poke that little green arrow and it'll post whatever. So that's how you guys end up doing this. And you should be able to get some type of notification that I've replied to you. Google Classroom IDs will probably be coming later this week on Thursday. because I'll have to walk Mr. Matlock and Mr. Nickel through all that stuff because it's the first time I've ever used Google Classroom, so it's kind of been a unique learning experience for me too. So I'll need to show them what we're doing because we're doing our very best for mine and Mr. Matlock's science classes to be totally uniform and the same, and then for Mr. Nichols, mine, and Mr. Matlock's social studies classes to be exactly the same. So for you kids that have Mr. Nichols and you're wondering why are we all the way back at chapter 15, it's because we're trying to move forward at the same pace. Now that we don't have to worry about a giant cram session right before end of the year testing, it kind of makes sense for us to back up and move at the same pace. So you guys are going to get a little extra bonus review, and my kids will get the added benefit of having Mr. Nichols be the one to teach you guys and get all that really awesome, amazing information that he just like automatically has. So if you're curious why some of the things are happening the way they are, and that's what's going on with us right now. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. I know this has been absolutely crazy. As teachers, we're doing the best we can. This is totally new territory for us too, and has thrown us a major, major curveball. We would much rather be teaching you guys, but at the same time, health safety is like #1 most important thing. Like nothing compares to that. Hopefully we get to see you guys again sometime. If not, I guess I get to see you through this screen. Those of you that have been doing what you're doing, thank you so much. I appreciate it. For my first block kids, I looked at your IXL stuff today, and you've answered over 1,400 questions. That like totally blew my mind. Even in some of my other classes, I can see you guys are doing this like well out of school hours and even on weekends and stuff. So thank you guys for putting in the time and effort that you're giving us. We really appreciate it. I hope you know your teachers are trying to do their best to make this workable and feasible for you guys too. And we really do care about you and want you to have the best experience you can. But you guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.